Devices kings.
Well, close enough.
Gives it up, and probably wisely so. So 2 players now to the flop. And, of course, Goldfarb all in.
And because Seal folded a 7, there's only 1 left in the deck to help Goldfarb.
Ace 5-4.
Atkin would have made a pair of aces, and Hansen would have made a set of 5s. But right now, Vogel is well in the lead with his pocket 10s.
And Goldfarb now drawing just to the last 7. A 9 on the turn. That, of course, no help. Big edge to Vogel. Huge edge.
Oh,
It's a 7!
Got it! 1 card left in the deck, and it came for the online qualifier.
I can't win against him, man. Yesterday he had pre-flop all-in aces against aces, and he got the flush after the turn.
Well, very little emotion from that guy, but Robert Goldfarb has doubled up twice now, and he's at 360,000.
Yes, Virginia, there really is a one-outer.
Impressive river chord. That was a good river chord for you.
Was that a good one?
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you mind if I consult with you to find out the quality of the river chords? That was lucky.
That's part of the game.
Somehow, I don't think it's going to make Hans-Martin Vogel feel any better right now. We got more action coming your way from the Aussie Millions. Welcome back to the Crown Casino and the 2007 Aussie Millions, presented by FullTiltPoker.net. The field is now dwindled down to just 3 tables. Patrick Antonius is all in versus Australia's own Julius Coleman. Patrick is ahead, pocket aces versus pocket jacks pre-flop. Coleman makes the call, and Antonius will show him the bad news.
It's pretty sweet to get the last of your chips in as a 4-to-1 favorite. And you can see how thrilled Antonius really is.
9-deuce-4 on the flop. That's no help. And a 10 on the turn.
1 card to come. Only a jack will save Coleman. Otherwise, Antonius remains in the tournament.
And it's a deuce, and Patrick Antonius will double up. Antonius has now become our chip leader. He was the chip leader, remember, after day 1. Then he got hit hard, and now he's back on top. Almost $1.8 million. 17 players left in the competition here. The average chip stack just under 900,000. And once again, Patrick Antonius is our chip leader. Blinds are 10,000 and 20,000 with 3,000 ante. Paul Waska will be the first to act. Ace-8 offsuit. And he will bet 50,000. And Vogel will fold around to Hansen. Hansen squeezes out a queen-jack. He calls. Seal will fold. Atkin will fold. Goldfarb will fold. So 2 players, Waska and Hansen, to the flop. 10-9-8.
Bingo, bango, bongo. Gus Hansen flops the nuts straight. Waska checks. He's got bottom pair. Now, Hansen is eyeing that board. 3 hearts there. And although he's got the best straight right now, he doesn't have a heart. And he might be concerned that his opponent, Waska, does. He'll want to... He bet 77,000, about half the pot. Very nicely sized if Gus was up against an opponent on a draw, but as weak as Waska is, I think Hansen wants to keep him in the pot. Nope, loses his customer.
It's an ugly-ass flop.
No.
Oh, come on, don't pretend like you had something. Just admit you outplayed me, and that's fine.
Gus had just a little wee bit of something there on that flop.
That's the thing, he's so hard to get a read on.
Flop the hand where you had no outs.
That's a ridiculous flop.
Guess I could have checked that. Guess I could have checked it.
But he didn't, and he won it. Play continuing at our feature table.
You don't have to pretend like you had a hand. You can just say you bet with the worst hand and you won. That's fine.
Action folds over to Gus Hansen. A pair of jacks, and Hansen has just had 1 playable hand after another.
The forehead has gone into the palm, and no, He is not posing for Rodan.
I'll make you a bet you were drawn dead. You were drawn dead.
66,000 is the bet from Hansen. Folds around now to Kevin Atkin, looking at a queen 10 suited.
Atkin getting fairly short stacked here. I don't know if this is the hand he wants to. Oh, he's reaching for all his chips.
77.
He's moving all in for his last 177,000, and there is no way Gus Hansen's going anywhere. And now Goldfarb with a big hand. Ace-king suited. He goes all in for 321,000.
Waska says, I'm out of here. Gus Hansen with a pair of jacks.
This could be another big laydown that I no idea why I would make another big laydown.
And these two chaps are anxiously awaiting Gus's decision.
265 to win 8 million. And I probably have my usual 18%. Probably up against ace, jack, and 2 queens. Whatever.
He's determined he's gained the right price, and he'll be delighted to find out he's in better shape than he believed.
That was what I was hoping to see.
With these 3 particular hands matched up, Goldfarb is actually a very small favorite, but like we say in football, it comes down to the measurement. Here it's going to come down to the flop.
I will say, if the jack of diamonds comes out there, you're all in a lot of pain.
You didn't want the jack of clubs?
I will take the jack of clubs, but there was just kind of a safety measure.
569,000 in the main pot, 308,000 in the side pot.
That is a beefy pot, I will admit that.
Goldfarb and Atkin at risk.
Here's the flop. 9 deuce tray.
Actually not a bad flop.
Hansen takes a big lead here. Goldfarb will need running cards for a straight or flush or an ace or a king. Atkin is looking for a queen. Both these guys are at risk.
8 of hearts on the turn.
The jack of diamonds is not as spicy anymore.
And that's because Atkin has picked up a straight draw. He'll need a jack, but Hansen has 2 of them. And if the Dane can knock out both these players, we'll be down to our final 15.
To the river, it is a 6, and Gus Hansen has knocked out Atkin and Goldfarb. One of the great players in the world taking down 2 players in one hand.
And the rich get richer.
He knocks out Robert Goldfarb, who will finish in 16th place. Still a very good payday, 90,000 Australian dollars. And Kevin Atkin, who will finish in 17th, also earning 90,000 Australian. And Gus Hansen, thus, will become our new chip leader at 2,027,000 chips. Well, as the field dwindled to 15, we saw the hometown hero say goodbye, and a new name emerged on everyone's lips.
Gus.
Wow. But chip leader Gus Hansen faces stiff competition from veteran pros to brash newcomers. Can the Great Dane be stopped?
Man, I would love to do something crazy.
For Michael Koenig, I'm Barry Tompkins. See you next time from the Aussie Million.